Hello traders, you're welcome to this video. You're welcome back to the Forex Geek channel. In this video, we are going to be looking at one of the most powerful indicators for shorter time frames in Forex. Okay, so we're going to be focusing on the 5-minute chart in this video. I'm just going to be going to the 5-minute chart. All right, and then we are going to be looking at the best parabolic SAR settings for the 5-minute chart. Okay, it's going to help you to get the most out of your scalping strategies. So by the end of this video, you'll know exactly how to set up the parabolic SAR to improve your entry and exit points on the 5-minute chart so that you can make better, quicker trading decisions. If you're new here and enjoy content on Forex trading strategies, technical indicators, and tips for maximizing your trades, make sure to hit that like button and subscribe for more. So first, let's quickly talk about what the parabolic SAR actually does. We're going to start with loading the indicator to the chart. All right, so we're just going to load the parabolic SAR. As we can see, this is the indicator. I'm just going to reset it, and then here we go. Okay, this color is quite light, so I'm just going to change the color to something a bit darker so it will be easier to spot. Okay, here we go. So now let us talk about what the parabolic SAR does. The parabolic SAR stands for parabolic stop and reverse. So the SAR there stands for stop and reverse. Okay, it is a trend following indicator and it's pretty unique in that it shows potential points of reversal in the market. As we can see, these points indicated by the parabolic SAR are potential reversal points. So in a bearish trend, you will likely see the parabolic SAR above the candlesticks, and in a bullish trend, you likely see the parabolic SAR below the candlesticks. Or in any bullish move, be it a bullish trend or if it is a bullish continuation or a pullback, you are still going to see the parabolic SAR below. Okay, while for a bearish move, you're going to see the parabolic SAR above. All right, now this indicator is particularly useful for shorter time frames like the 5-minute chart because it reacts to changes in price quickly, making it a solid choice for scalpers who want to capitalize on those rapid movements. Now, the key to success with parabolic SAR on the 5-minute chart lies in fine-tuning the settings. Okay, so a lot of traders use the default settings for parabolic SAR, and it is totally fine for longer time frames, right? But when we are dealing with the 5-minute chart, these settings can be too conservative. Now let's just look at the settings to get a hang of what we're talking about. You can see the step is 0.02. This is the default settings, right? The step is 0.02, the maximum is 0.2. So that is the default settings for this indicator, and some traders use the default settings. Okay, but if you are scalping on the 5-minute time frame, you might want to change the settings a little bit to fit into the time frame. Okay, because as a scalper, you want to catch a lot of short-term price moves, right? You want to catch as many price moves as you can. You want to make a lot of profits from scalping. So your idea should be towards, modifying the indicator in such a way that it will give you signals more often. All right, so let us get into the details of the settings. Now in the parabolic SAR, there are two primary components you can adjust: the step and the maximum, as I already showed right here. The step and the maximum, those are the two primary details, right? These are the two primary components that should be adjusted. All right, so now the step, or the acceleration factor, is also called the acceleration factor. It is the rate at which the SAR moves toward the price. Okay, so the default setting is set to 0.02. When we increase the step, the indicator reacts faster to price changes. All right, and it can be helpful on a 5-minute chart where movements are quicker. However, a step that's too high could result in more false signals. So even when you are modifying your settings, you should be careful, okay, so that you don't make it so prone to false signals. All right, everything should be done in moderation. Now, as for the maximum, the default for the maximum is 0.2, as we can see here. The maximum is the cap for how fast the SAR can move. All right, now the default is 0.2, and raising this maximum can make the indicator adjust to sharp price changes faster. All right, but again, too high and it risks generating signals too frequently. So even when modifying the maximum, it is ideal not to take it too high so that the chances of false signals generation can be lower. All right, now for the 5-minute chart, many scalpers find that slightly increasing the step to around 0.03. So we're going to be using the 0.03 settings for the step, or 0.04. Some scalpers can use 0.04, but we're just going to stick to the 0.03. And then for the maximum, 0.25. All right, we're going to be using 0.25 for the maximum. All right, that works well. This gives you quicker signals without being overly sensitive. Okay, now let's just look at, I'm going to load this to the chart right now, and you can see the difference. There was a slight difference, after the modification of the settings. Okay, so imagine you are looking at a 5-minute chart. Of course, we're on the 5-minute chart already, and you are looking for signals. Okay, what you have to look out for, we are on the Euro USD currency pair. Okay, Euro USD currency pair 5-minute chart. So let's say after we have set these settings, now we want to look for signals. Okay, so basically what you should be looking out for is set support and resistance zones. I'm going to recommend that because this is scalping, right? And there could be price reversals frequently, or pullbacks. There could be some frequent pullbacks because this is a smaller time frame and price does not move in a straight line. So you just want to set your support and resistance levels to make it easier for you to spot possible reversal zones. Okay, so now we have identified this as a bearish trend, and we already know this is a bearish trend, so I'm going to recommend that you scalp in the direction of the trend. All right, so we're going to be looking for sell signals, we're going to be looking for sell trades. So now you just have to watch out for when the parabolic SAR appears above the candlesticks. Basically, just watch for when the parabolic SAR appears above the candlesticks. Now once it appears above the candlesticks, just wait for about maybe two to three dots, like 2 to 3 of these parabolic SAR dots, right? Once you have spotted about 3 of them or 2, then it shows that that sell move is probably valid. All right, and you know that this is the direction of the trend, so the chances of failure is lower compared to if you are trading against the trend. Okay, so once you have spotted about 3 of these dots, then you can enter your sell trade. All right, and you set your stop loss just above that swing high. Okay, once you set your stop loss above the swing high, then your take profits can ideally be around the next support zone. Okay, so the reverse is the case for a buy. If it is a buy trade, then it means that you have to be looking out for 3 dots forming below the candlesticks, and then you enter your buy, and then you set your stop loss below the support, or below the swing low, and you set your take profit at the nearest resistance zone. So that's going to be fine for a buy trade. All right, so, but this is a sell trade, so you target the support zone for your take profit. Now once you have exited that sell trade, you look out for another sell opportunity. Okay, so if we have a breakout, because this is direction of the trend, right? So if you have a breakout, then you can enter another sell after you get a confirmation, perhaps from a candlestick pattern like we had here. Okay, so we would have entered a sell around here, and then stop loss can be just above that breakout point, right? You're a scalper, so you want to set tight stop losses, and then you set your take profit at the nearest support zone again. So now in the situation whereby you have a pullback, you can see we had a pullback, so you're going to see the parabolic SAR form under the candlestick, showing that this pullback is happening, right? So when the pullback has been concluded, then you look for another sell signal, you wait for about 3 dots to form, and then you enter your sell and set your stop loss above the swing high, and you target the next support for your take profit. So basically that is how the strategy works. That is the scalping strategy using the parabolic SAR. And then in order to be effective with this strategy, we already talked about the settings that is ideal for this indicator. So you just make sure you set your settings appropriately. The step is 0.03, the maximum is 0.25. That is the modified settings that we are using for this scalping strategy. All right, now here are a few tips for integrating parabolic SAR into a 5-minute trading strategy. Now, it's important that you confirm with other indicators, all right? In as much as the parabolic SAR is a nice indicator and can give you good signals, right? It's not foolproof, okay? So you can even have situations whereby false signals are being generated. So it's important that you use other indicators for confirmation, and that's going to be beneficial to you as a trader, all right? So you can decide to combine the indicator with other indicators like the RSI or the MACD, whichever one is good, okay? Whichever one that you're comfortable with. You can use any other indicator of your choice. It doesn't have to be a specific indicator. You can use RSI, MACD, moving averages, any other indicator that you prefer, all right? Just for the sake of confirmation, basically. All right, now you can also use trend lines. As you can see, I did on the chart. Trend lines will help you identify the direction of the trend, okay? And then you look for signals in the direction of the trend. And then you use your horizontal support and resistance levels. As you can see on this chart, the horizontal support and resistance levels are going to give you possible reversal points, okay? Your points of exit, okay? So the support and resistance zones are very important. It's also very necessary that you manage your risk appropriately, okay? Parabolic SAR is great for setting stop losses. So it is important that you place your stop loss just slightly above or below the last SAR point. So when you have entered a sell, for example, I'm using this sell example now. When you enter a sell, the parabolic SAR is also going to, give you a spot to set your stop loss, because basically the parabolic SAR is somehow aligned with the swing high. So as you're setting your stop loss above the swing high, you actually set your stop loss above the parabolic SAR as well. So the parabolic SAR is also giving you, that point to set your stop loss. All right. So even if you are anyway, identifying swing highs and swing lows are very easy. So you just have to look for where the price started reversing, basically. So if you're setting your stop loss, just look for the point where the price was reversing. And you set your stop loss just above that point. That's for sell. And for buy, just look for the points where the price was reversing, set your stop loss just below that point, and you're good to go. All right. So the next thing to do is make sure you always practice. All right. It's very important, especially if you are new to Parabolic SAR. Try it out on a demo account before using real capital. Okay, you're going to get a feel for how it performs under different market conditions without risking any money. Okay, so now to sum it up, Parabolic SAR on the 5-minute chart can be an excellent tool for scalping. Okay, but getting the settings right is essential. Remember, try a step of around 0.03 with a max of 0.02. Okay, I'm sorry, 0.25. The step, let's just open the settings again. All right, so the step should be 0.03, the maximum should be 0.25. Okay, you can also use 0.2. You can use the default maximum of 0.2, or you can make it 0.25 to keep it responsive without overloading on false signals. All right, and as always, test the settings with other indicators for the most reliable results. All right, if you found this breakdown useful, please give this video a thumbs up, and don't forget to subscribe to the channel for more in-depth trading tips and strategies. Let me know in the comments if there are any other indicators or strategies you'd like me to cover. Thanks for watching, and happy trading.